Howdy, folks. This is just a reminder that if you like this content, you can help me out by liking, commenting, and especially by subscribing. And be sure to hit the bell notification so you always get notified whenever I have a new video. Hope you enjoy this. Ryan B. says, why does the church stress the usage of the word person for the Trinity? Why can't we say that God has three ways of existing or some other term? What exactly does person mean? Okay, so interesting story here. The concept of person didn't originally exist as in Western thought. The term persona originally meant mask. And so, like the masks that actors would wear on stage, because back in the day, they didn't have microphones. And so, what a lot of actors would do in Greek theater, for example, and in Roman theater too, is they'd put on a mask that represented the character they're playing. So, let's say you're doing Antigone or Oedipus at Colonus, both of which occur after Oedipus has blinded himself at the end of Oedipus Rex. So if you have Oedipus appearing in Oedipus at Colonus or Antigone, you would wear an Oedipus mask, and it would, have the eyes messed up to indicate you're blind Oedipus. And then they would also frequently have a little megaphone where your mouth goes to help project your voice out into the amphitheater in front of you. And so originally, a persona was a mask. And this actually caused a bunch of confusion when the doctrine of the Trinity was being hammered out, because it was clear to everybody that, okay, there's one God in the New Testament, and there are three divine persons, and the three persons are not the same person, and so forth. So the raw data for the Trinity is there in the New Testament, but people had difficulty formulating it in modern language. And so at some point, the term persona got introduced, and this led to a dispute because, wait a minute, are you saying the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are just masks that God wears? Like one actor might put on three different masks to play three different parts? That's not what we Christians believe. That's a heresy called modalism, also known as Sabellianism or Patripassianism. It was a heresy that got a lot of names, but it's not what we Christians believe. And so in the process of getting the Greeks together and the Latins together and getting their terminology sorted out, it gave birth to the modern word person. And the term person can be defined different ways in different contexts, but in a philosophical and theological context, it indicates a substance. A substance, in this case, it doesn't mean a material like, grits or tapioca or iron. Those are all materials. Those are all substances in one sense. That's not what we're talking about in philosophy. In philosophy, a substance is something that exists. So I'm a substance, you're a substance, we're all substances. And a person is a substance of a rational nature. So even though I am a substance and my pipe is a substance, my pipe does not have a rational nature, so it is not a person. But I am a substance that has a rational nature, so I am a person. So that's how we got the term person. And that's why it's so closely associated with the doctrine of the Trinity, because it was the doctrine of the Trinity that hammered out the meaning of the term that we use today. And before we go, just one more reminder that if you like what you've watched, you can help me out by liking, commenting, and especially by subscribing. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I'd really appreciate your help. Thank you, and God bless you.